What do you call a plagiarized burlesque routine? A copy and pasty.
It's pronounced Leela!
It's no secret that kids are kinda dumb. I was no exception. I thought some pretty dumb stuff. There was a saying that my dad had when I was a kid, when I would say, yeah, but I thought, he would respond, thought he thought, but he didn't think at all. You gotta stop thoughting. Today I thought I would tell you a bunch of things that as a kid I thought were true that turned out to be wildly inaccurate. Back to the Future, and I saw Marty McFly with the sports almanac. I thought that that was an actual thing. I could go to the store in 2015 and purchase the 2015 almanac and it would tell me all the winners of all the sports events for the next 12 months. And I thought, why don't people buy these all the time? Gambling would be so much easier. You can go and put like $11 million on it because you know they're gonna win. And then I learned what an almanac really was. That cleared some stuff up. When you listen to the radio, you'll often hear the same 10 songs repeated over and over and over again. When I was like 4, I thought musicians playing music were actually in the studio as they were playing it. The radio hosts were sitting in their little DJ booth. Now we're gonna have Only When I Sleep by The Cause. And on the other side of the glass were The Cause. And they would play the song. And then they would go back, oh, that's lovely, let's talk about some stuff. And now we've got another song by other people. And then the other people would come in and play another song. I thought that was why there were only 10 songs, because you can only have so many bands in one space. The cinema in my town when I was a kid had curtains along the walls of the rooms. I thought that when you go to see an animated movie at the cinema, the actors were behind the curtains doing the voice acting in real time. Nope, it's not. No. This next one is mostly to blame on my blind eye and just lack of depth perception or understanding of basic time and space. I was once riding my bike with my dad and my brothers and I saw a lamppost coming up, and the lamppost had like this little cutout. And I knew that I could fit through it because I'd done it before. I looked down at the wheel of my bike. I looked up at the lamppost and I thought, the wheel of my bike can fit through there. Great! I ran straight into the lamppost. I had forgotten to account for the fact that my handlebars were out here and the gap was here. I used to think that all cats were girls and all dogs were boys, and I used to think that women drank coffee and men drank tea. That was it. When I was really, really little, I thought that I controlled time with my sleep. You can kind of understand the logic. The day happens and then it's nighttime and you go to bed and you fall asleep and then the next thing you're awake and it's morning. Time passed instantaneously. If I stayed awake, nighttime just kept happening and morning would never ever come. Nighttime would just last forever. But if I went to bed and went to sleep, then 10 seconds later it would be morning because I control time. And from the ages of 11 onwards, I stopped being stupid and started being super, super smart and 100% right all the time, always, forever. True fact. This week's Book of the Week is a double feature because I didn't do Book of the Week last week. It's also a double audiobook week. Do you like the sounds of that? 'Cause audio books? The first book is Hyperion by Dan Simmons, which is an awesome sci-fi epic and you should definitely read it. It is super cool. Book number 2 is Grace's Guide, The Art of Pretending to be a Grown-Up, which is, of course, hilarious. If you would like to listen to the audiobook of these books, go to audible.com/Grace. That's Grace Helbig's link, and it's her audiobook, so I feel like I should probably send her the kudos for that. If you would like to buy them in physical form, then you can do so using the links down in the description below to help support the channel. What are some super dumb things that you thought when you were younger? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm gonna go to sleep now because I have a super cold. It's great. See you next week. Bye!